Song play. Let's go to song play mode. Korg arrangers have the ability to not only play standard MIDI files, but to actually play two at the same time and crossfade from one to the other. In fact, Korg is the only company in the world with this unique patented technology. The Pa3x is able to play several different formats: standard MIDI files, karaoke MIDI files, and even MP3 files. The files are played directly from the internal memory or from media inserted into the USB host ports. As mentioned at the start of this video, if you want to follow along with this exercise, you'll need a USB flash drive with at least 2 MIDI files, a karaoke MIDI file, and 1 MP3 on it. Insert the flash drive into the USB port on the front of the Pa3x or the USB port on the back. Touch the Player 1 area on the screen and the window opens to select the song you want. Currently, the internal drive is displayed, so touch here to change it to the USB drive we inserted. Touch the name of one of the MIDI files. If there are several files, you can use the scroll bar to move up and down, or touch one of the files and use the up-down buttons or dial in the value section. Once the song is selected on the screen, touch Select. Make sure the crossfade slider is all the way to the left, and then press Play on Player 1. The song is loading and playing at the same time, so it starts almost immediately. Another way to open the song selection window is pressing either of the Select buttons. Press the Select button beside the Player 2 transport controls. Select the USB drive, and repeat the previous process of selecting the song you want for Player 2. Touch Select, and then press Play on Player 2. Use the crossfade slider to smoothly change from one song to the other. Crossfade back to Player 1, then press Stop on both players. Some MIDI files have lyrics embedded in them, for example, a file with a .kar extension. Let's load a .kar song into Player 1. Press Play. To display the lyrics, press the Lyrics button located to the right of the screen. The lyrics follow along. By the way, the Pa3x can even display the +G graphical format as well as lyrics embedded in MP3s. If there are no lyrics embedded, you have the option to have the lyrics in a text file and use pedals or switches to advance the pages of text. Pressing the Score button displays a selected track's musical notation. Press Exit and stop. As mentioned earlier, MP3 files can be played in song play mode as well. Select an MP3 file for Player 1. Press Play. Of course, you can crossfade between any of the formats you play in song play mode, including MP3, but you can do much more. Playing an MP3 on the Pa3x is very flexible. For example, you can transpose the song, or adjust the tempo. Hold down Shift and use the value controls to jump to tempo adjust. Earlier, we assigned vocal remover to switch 3. Press switch 3 and the lead vocal is muted from the MP3, still keeping the song in stereo. Remember that only the vocal is removed, not the reverb of the vocal. So the less reverb there is on the lead vocal, the more effective the removal is. Press switch 3 again to unmute the vocal and press stop.